Hello students. So today we will start with the new unit number 3, that is genetics and molecular biology. This unit also contains 2 chapters. So we will start with chapter number 1, concepts of genetics. So genetics we have studied in our first chapter. What was genetics? The science of heredity and variation in an organism is known as genetics. So this chapter deals with the genes, the variations, recombination, mutations, all this we will study in this chapter. So let's begin with the chapter concepts of genetics. Modern biotechnology relies heavily on thorough understanding of the principles of inheritance of traits from one generation to the next. I'll tell you the reason. Our biotechnology, it is completely dependent on the genes. So that is why it is very much important to study the genetics of an organism. A major objective of biotechnology is to modify the genetic constitution of useful organisms such as plants, animals or microbes for their efficient utilization by human beings. So students, what biotechnology do from genetics, what they will do, we used to modify the genes, right? Biotechnology, we used to modify the genes, the genetic constituent, we will alter their genes. Suppose one gene is producing this characters and another gene is producing another character. We will try to recombine it. We will try to play with the genes of an organism. We will alter its genes. We will modify its genes. It can be a plant, it can be an animal, or it can be a microorganism, so as to get a desired product that will be beneficial for the human being. So first we will start with the historical perspective. Let us see the history of genetics, what all works has been done by different scientists. It is a common experience that striking similarities exist in the appearance of parents and their offspring in any species. This is because traits are inherited from one generation to the next. See students, we look quite similar to our parents, right? Why it is so? Because the genes are transferred, are inherited by us, by the offsprings. The genes that are present in our parents, it gets transmitted to the next generation, to their offsprings. Okay, that is why we look quite similar. I won't say exact copies, because since it will be a sexual reproduction, so similarities is there because the same gene was present in our parents. So these genes are then transmitted to the next generation. As a result, we inherit some of the characters from our father and some from the mother. Now let us see some of the scientists who worked on different field of the genetics. First one is Plato and Aristotle in 1427 and 1347 BC. No need to remember the years. You just need to remember the scientists and their field of in which field they have worked. So this Plato and Aristotle, they recognize the role of heredity in human beings. So they recognize for what heredity is there in human beings, the role of heredity. Next, in 1516, William Harvey postulated that all living organisms it developed from an egg cell. He just postulated that all living organisms it arise from an egg cell. Next is invention of the first compound microscope by Janssen and Janssen in 1590 encouraged researchers to look deeper and unravel the basis of inheritance. See students, I am not talking about simple microscope, the compound microscope. The first compound microscope, it was invented by Janssen and Janssen in 1590. and it helped the researchers to study the cell, or you can say to study whatever the genes at more deeper level. Next, another scientist in 1717, Thomas Fairchild, he produced the first hybrid between Dianthus barbatus and Dianthus caryophyllus in an interspecific cross. So this scientist Thomas, what he did, he produced the first hybrid between this Dianthus. It is a flower, students, very beautiful flower. So these two are the different species of this genus Dianthus. Dianthus is the genus and Barbatus and Caryophyllus are the different species of this flower. So what he did, he crossed these two species. That is why it is interspecific cross, and he got a hybrid from that. So he was the first one to produce such hybrid.